along the road, just as they were standing. All the lads and lasses there, all with smiling faces, gathering along the Scotswood Road to see the bleeding races. We went to bleeding races.
Oh, it's back through Bartes!
1862 on a summer's afternoon, we took the bus from Bambras and she was heavy laden. Where we went along Collingwood Street, that's on the road to Bladen. Whoa, me lads, you should have seen us gunning, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lasses there, all with smiling faces, gathering along the Scotswood Road to see the bleeding races.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another video. John Sinclair TV back again, and this evening is the warm up. And I've got my two co-hosts. I've got Brad and Tony. Good evening to you, my guys.
Hi, John.
Good evening.
Evening, Brad.
Absolutely. Big up to you, and also big up to Sefton Mag. And he said, even all hi to everybody in the chat. Oh, I'm Brad, by the way, Sefton Mag guy, and Rachel, and Lily. It's one of my mods. She's Iris. And she's absolutely amazing. I had her on, be sure, about a month ago, and she was absolutely on point. And I had some great ones. She's sort of the very best. That's why we don't get any more injuries to that's Sefton, and even to Davey, and even again to excellent hi to Rachel. If you like the video, like what you see, hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button as well. Just smash the likes. Please smash the likes. Hit the subscribe. Keep the thumbs going up, people. And if you'd like to become a member, then click on the join button, 99p. And if you'd like to super chat, just give what the channel's worth. I'm not asking for anything. Just give what the money the channel is worth. And I've got some more as well. Big up to Lexi. No, he's not an Evertonian. He's a Leicester fan, and Rachel as well. Right, Tony, you got something to say, my guy, and before the show, hit it off before you took the minutes.
Yeah, I have. So I'm going to go back to yesterday when I saw a tweet on Twitter where the owners were tagged in a tweet, and I actually put on that tweet and said, look, at the end of the day, shouldn't be tagging the owners in on this. They are doing a brilliant job. Let them get on with the job that they're doing. It's absolutely embarrassing that people are doing that. And then obviously I spoke to you, John, and then you put a tweet out to say that, you know, please don't tag the owners, which was fair enough tweet. Then we get some idiot that decides to say that John is dictating. Now, this guy to the right-hand side of me is a great guy. And I don't like it when people have a go at him on Twitter or any platform whatsoever. This guy, if it wasn't for this guy, we wouldn't have this channel. And we wouldn't be bringing you this excellent content that we continue to bring night after night. And this guy works hard to bring this content. So I know people have opinions at the end of the day, but please remember, if you haven't got anything constructive to say, don't bother saying it. Just let it go. Just walk away. I mean, he didn't dictate. All he said was, please do not tag the owners. That's not dictating. That's just making a plea to say, please don't do it. If he was dictating, you'd be saying, I'm telling you not to do it. And that was never mentioned in his tweet. This said person, I'm not going to mention their name because they're not worth the airtime. Obviously, block myself, John, and Billy. I didn't lose any sleep over it, to be honest. I thought it was quite funny, if I'm honest. But yeah, I know the majority of people on here support us all. And the end of the day, all we're saying is don't tag the owners in tweets. It is embarrassing. Because at the end of the day, these owners are going to get so sick of it. And then they just, one day, what happens if they decide, do you know what, let's sell up and go because we can't be dealing with this. So, yeah, that was one of my things I just wanted to say at the start of the show. You know, as I say, this guy above me does a hell of a job. And, you know, and we're trying to bring you great shows every night, different bits of content, the best we can bring you. And, you know, at the end of the day, please respect the guy, because if he wanted to, he could easily pack it in and walk away. At the end of the day, we're all Newcastle fans at heart. We're all passionate about the club. We have a minority of the fan base who have turned really awful since this takeover. And now we're finding out what they're really like. They should be happy after 14 years of Mike Ashley, who done nothing but was a drain on our club after sold by Sir John Hall and Freddie Shepherd. Now we've got new owners in who are trying their best to do everything for this club. Not only are they doing transfers, they've also they cleaned the windows. They've done painting outside. They brought Alan Shearer's statue back into the stadium. They've done improvements inside the stadium. So at the end of the day, these owners are spending a lot of money. They're doing the training ground to the best they can for now, and they're wanting to build a brand new multi-million-pound complex somewhere else. So at the end of the day, be thankful, be grateful at what we've got now. Enjoy the ride. Whoever we sign on this transfer window, let's see where the season takes us. But please stop tagging owners in tweets. It's not good at all. That's all I've got to say on the matter. Thank you very much.
Well said, Tony. Well said, man. 100%. Because the thing is, right, I mean, they haven't long been owners in Newcastle United, right? And let's be real, right? Some of the fans are just so impatient. Some of the fans, right, thinking that, oh, we're the best fans in the world, sort of thing. We're claiming to be the best fans in the world. Some of them are taught Maggie. That's what I'm going to call them. Magpie fans, right? Think they know it all, and they don't know it all. Real talk. And I'm going to call people out. I mean, look at Holly Taylor. Look at Holly, right? She follows us as well, by the way, right? And she's the one that doesn't believe the takeover's ever going to happen. She's the one that doesn't believe it should tell us fans to forget a shot of mouths, Reese. I could be wrong on that. Also, right, she was so super negative, right? Well, probably if they call us negative, I'll call them a loser. On this occasion, we won the day, and Holly obviously not very happy about it at all whatsoever. And Brad, I'll call her out. And what's your take on that tweet? Number one, before I let you get your answer, I'm going to read Daniel's tweets on others as well. I left Twitter because there's a cease-pit of hate. Don't let it get to you, lads. People are very brave behind a keyboard. I'll tell you what, if I got any problems, if I got anything that I need help with, right, outside, it'll be Danielle, because she talks a lot of sense, yeah. And any advice, guys, go to Danielle. She's got plenty of time at there. And I'll tell you what, right, she is amazing. Right, Danielle, right, if you're in the chat, you're amazing, right? And we love you. And Daniel's absolutely spot on, by the way. The block button's the best thing with social media. Well said, Tony. And Jan, big up Jan, by the way. Never was on Twitter and never will be on Twitter. Do you know what, Jan? You're better out of this. Because you know why? Because some of them are just absolutely scum. Absolutely scum, you know. Cucarajas. That's what I call them. Cucarajas. Yeah. Big up to Michael, by the way. Exciting for the weekend. Yeah. Good for you. And a lot of people as well. And well said, Daniel. Yeah, today. Daniel, you know your friends are. You have your back. Let the keyboard bashers get on with it. We got you. You know what, Daniel? I've got you as well. Because you know why? Because you talk bloody sense, yeah. Let's be real. Real talk here. Amazing. I'm not on Twitter either, Aston Davey. Be better off, my guy. Big up to DWV. Your husband today. My husband? My husband? I ain't got a husband. I've got a girl. I'm starting seeing someone, by the way. But, sorry. I mean, that DWV, my guy. Sean Keir's had an interesting take on this Lawless show, and I can't agree with him. There's no problem in tagging anyone as long as you're respectful. Yes, that's true. Absolutely right. As long as you show them respect, right? And stop pushing the owners. Stop getting on the nerves, yeah? Let them do what they have to do, yeah? If they don't want to spend the money, they don't spend the money, right? Simple as that, yeah? Like Tony said, I don't think they walk away personally, but they will not communicate on social media if they get harassed. Real talk. It's as simple as that. Say some nice things, cool. But don't have a go at them. They don't want to spend the money. Simple as that. Big up to Kevin, by the way. Great content. How do you feel about the rumours of Stevie Watson coming to retire for cover? Kevin, have you come out for cover, by the way, my guy? You should come out and play football, mate. How was I not in your awards? You know what, mate? I'll get you in the awards next time, mate. Definitely 100%. I don't know how I slept last night. I've been blocked by that plank. Oh, my God, my guy. Listen, Billy, I didn't lose any sleep over him at all whatsoever, yeah? In fact, I could stay awake for 48 hours a day, and I still won't lose any sleep with this guy. Real talk, real talk. Love it. I'm going to give Billy that star comment, by the way. And, didn't you see? Billy, Tony's comments, please. And that tweet from Holly.
I think it's a bit ridiculous in my opinion, because it's a good thing that we actually get the owners to be on Twitter and they can share things and have a bit of a laugh with the fans, and it gets that connection that we haven't had before. So I think a few people now are just taking the mick a little bit, and it's directing things towards them that don't need to be said. These are professional people trying to run a football club. Trying their hardest to get things done in a it's not easy. So the last thing they want to see is people getting at them and bugging them on social media for things that I'm sure they do like to see tweets at them, but not stuff like that. No, they want to see positive things and appreciating, and that's obviously the reason why they want to be on social media and they want to have that presence with us. So, but no, there's no panic at all. There's no reason to panic. We're getting the structure in place slowly, and everything's going to fall into place eventually. We might not make any more signings until January. No, that might be a possibility, but we'll work with what we've got, and we'll constantly build over the next few windows. So there's absolutely no reason to panic at all. And and as for the other ones, I wouldn't lose any sleep over that. I can't mind what it was now. Something about dictating, but again, everyone's got opinions, but some of them are a bit ridiculous in my opinion.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, mate. You're absolutely right. And you know what it is, right? And we as fans are patient. Yeah, we said how it is. We're patient, right? We give this owners a chance, to see what they can do, right? But I'll never put pressure on these people at all. And it just begins to rise us up now. People now need to take a chill pill, leave them alone. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but some of our fan base, my God, are just a disgrace. Utter disgrace. And well, I got called. We called us a lad yesterday at Riverwalk 72. I'm going to call him out as well, because the guy's an absolute prick. He really, really is, right? And I'll tell you something now, right? He's brave, like Daniel said, doing behind a keyboard, and he's not brave facing in your face. I'll tell you something, right? I mean, I'm not a fighting person. I'm not an angry person. I'm not a fighting person. But at the end of the day, I give it as good as I get. Simple as that. But never mind. Big up to Danielle. See you at the Forest game? Oh, yes. I'll give you a massive hug as well. And she is absolutely brilliant, I mean, she's given us good advice as well. And got one for Toonami as well. Well, then Disney Book Marvel in 2009. And now it looks like closing on buying DC for around 9 billion quid on the side comment. Wow. 9 billion. I tell you what, footballers can afford that, by the way, and why not? Apparently, John Joe's having a late fitness test. That must be some quick injury, man, isn't it, Tony? John Joe having a late fitness test. Yeah,
I thought, because the rumours were that he had a hamstring injury on, was it Wednesday night? So, Tuesday night. They said he had a hamstring injury. So maybe he's had a scan and maybe it's not as bad as it was made out to be. So, maybe it was just a slight tweak or something, and but that'll be interesting if he does start tonight or if he plays any part. But we shall see.
Absolutely. The team news has just come out, by the way, and I'm gonna share the screen. And this is who Eddie Howe's gone with. If I can just get this up a second. And this is the team he goes with. As I come up. Yeah, has this comment. There you go. And the teams aren't roots. And this is he's going to go with Nick Pope in goal, Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, Dan Burn, Matt Target at the back four. And it looks like it's going to be a 4-2-3. It's a 4-2-3, would you say? Sean Longstaff and Anderson Horton. Mm-hmm. And then you've got Murphy, Jake, and Ryan facing Chris Wood up front. I mean, if you look at that team, right? I'm not being funny, right? But Atalanta will love that formation. Yeah. I mean, the Atalanta back three are going to govern them, Chris Wood up. They're just going to look after him. They're just going to have him in his pockets. You know what I mean? And I think that team there, all right, look, it's only a friendly, right? They need to get some minutes under the belts line. Would you be happy with that squad, mate?
Is that for me or
What was that?
Yeah, for Brad.
Brad?
And I'll go with Tony next.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what setup that'll be, to be honest, because got a few wide attacking players in there apart from Chris Wood. So how they'll set up, it would be interesting to see. But yeah, I mean, it's all about. Be nice to see. Look, I'm looking at the bench really, so it'd be nice to see some of them players get some minutes, if possible. But yeah, especially Bondswell, get him another 45 minutes under his belt, hopefully. There's a few omissions there, but like, don't forget we've got another 90 minutes tomorrow as well, so I'm sure it'll be a good all round mixture over the 2 days. So yeah, just a good to get all the players involved, really.
Yeah. Absolutely. Gossip would go back to 20. I was anxious a few weeks ago, but now I'm chilled about it. I expect us to finish around 13-14, but with no relegation fight. That is progress and feeds into steady Bill mantra. Mike, I respect your opinion, mate, but I'll be disappointed to finish 13-14, to be honest with you. We should be looking for higher than that, by the way. And I don't think our Saudis came here to finish 13th or 14th, to be fair. But yeah, that's your opinion, mate. I respect that. I respect people's opinions. That's sort of style of route. Teams out no John Joe, that's from Billy. She always out through for a week, not on the bench or in the lineup. So about his fitness test, wow. No Wilson, no ASM, no Botman. Wow. They might play on Saturday. I hear Shelby at what?
Sciatica.
Oh, right, that's a new one for me. Never heard that one before. That's not good. 3 to 4 weeks ago, be out for anyway. Must have been serving Wilson, Botman, ASM for tomorrow against Atletico Bilbao. Not Chris Wood. I'm not going to have Chris Wood in my... I do not want to see Chris Wood against Forest. You cannot go nuisance to that guy up front. No Bruno. I think the game is on there. I do think expectations is a little too high, and folks needs to recalibrate themselves. We are still somewhere away from corrupt 6. Yeah, Mike, I have to agree with you. I mean, I don't think we're going to get in the top 4 in the next 3 or 4 years. We need to. It's a slow progress, yeah, slow progress, and I'll be happy finishing 7th or 8th. And big up to Jim, but I'm on holiday in Cornwall here, and wife and kids going doing entertainment. I sneak in out to watch the game. Jim, hope you have a lovely time in Cornwall, mate, because Cornwall's a beautiful, beautiful country, by the way, especially the beaches. I'm not supporting what fans done to us all, so I do understand that frustration for some fans, 95, 96, was June season for us. I can see sense that we're 2-3 stands away from top 7, hopefully will. I have to agree there. And it's basically the second half team from this Benfica game is going to do something, giving players 45 minutes each. No Bruno, yeah, not good. It is what it is. Whereas I couldn't hit a goal. Don't feel so sad about making a game. I would have loved to be at a game, both games, but I've got to work tomorrow as well. So it is what it is, people. I hope we don't get any more injuries. That's very true. Tony, what do you think of that team lineup, mate?
Well, he's going with a 4-3-3. Maybe Miggy might drop in as a number 10 and play Fraser on the left and maybe Jacob Murphy on the right. Which, if he puts Miggy in as a 10, that's his natural position anyway, where he played when he played for Atlanta United in America. But I think the goalkeeper will be happy tonight that Chris Wood's playing, because he's probably going to think, well, he'll be no threat on goal. You'll probably just put over the crossbar. I think the keeper could stand on the edge of the post and just have a drink, and take it easy. I mean, it'd be nice to see him score, obviously, Chris Wood. But it's not a bad side. I mean, obviously, because there's 2 games within 24 hours, so there'll be one side tonight and another side tomorrow. Because naturally, both teams can't play unless you're playing them only 45 minutes each half, and then they can play 45 minutes tomorrow. But yeah, overall, at the end of the day, we win, we lose. It doesn't matter if we lose. At the end of the day, it's only about fitness. I know there'll be a meltdown if we lose. People will say, "Oh, this is it. We're not going to have a great." No, pre-season's all about fitness. Doesn't matter about the results. So let's see how the game goes tonight, and if Zapata's playing for Atalanta, at least we can have a look to see what he's like lining up, and see how good he really is.
Absolutely. I'm still waiting for that Atalanta lineup to come out as well. So when it does, I'll bring it up straight away. And I know they played a back three with Gasperini plays a back three. He's a 64-year-old Italian, and he's had 2 great seasons with the Ladea outfit, finishing the top 4 twice, 2 seasons in a run. And this season, it hasn't been great. They finished 8th, and look, the end of the day, he's got credits in the bank because what he's done for the previous 2 seasons, but he gets another goal. But they have spent a lot of money this season in the summer transfer. 55 million quid they spent on. Jeremy Boga plays on the left side, came from Sassuolo. Ederson, the Brazilian, came from Salernitana. And also up there, Demirel as well. They paid £25 million from this guy as well, the centre back. So they have spent 56.7 million this season, and they have got some good players there, by the way. That Onoski as well, he is a cracking player, by the way. I like to look at Jeremy Boga, as I said. Liam Musso, the goalkeeper, I think he's absolutely fantastic. Argentine, they pay big bucks for this guy, 18 million quid. But when I get there lined up, guys, I'll bring it up straight away and I'll let you know. Good luck for preseason Newcastle fans. That's many. No, he's not an Evertonian, he's a Leicester fan. If I may one place us a 10 close to Wood, Wood could flick on it to Miggy and then get on an assist. The thing is, right, with Miggy, he's having a fantastic pre-season, but Tony, he's got to do it in the Premier League.
Yeah, absolutely. You can have a great pre-season and then you can have an absolute shocking Premier League. So, Almiron's got to hit, if he gets a start in the first game against Forest, he's got to hit the ground running. He's got to prove to Eddie Howe that he's worth a place in that team. Obviously, not just the scoring side, but also playmaking side, creating side, because we need that bit of creativity as well. If we haven't got a right winger, maybe he might play right wing against Forest. If he does play right wing against Forest, he's going to have to be on his game, because he's going to know that if he doesn't play well, we're going to buy a right winger and then he's going to drop back down to the bench. So I think Almiron knows that he's now got to pull his socks up but he's now got a manager, no disrespect to the last manager, but he's got a manager who knows how to play football and knows how to get the best out of players. Proved that with Joe Linton. Joe Linton was shocking until Eddie Howe came in. Now he's a world beater in midfield. He's an absolute beast in midfield. So, so this is a big season for Miggy Almiron. And the same with ESM, a big season for him as well. So, so Miggy's got to hit the ground running, in my opinion, from the first game.
Exactly. You look at that squad there. It's like Project Youth. Do you know what I mean? The youth project.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a youth project, isn't it, man? So that's going to change instead of change John Sinclair TV, I'll just go put a Youth Project FC.
John, wouldn't it be funny though if Munoz comes off the bench and scores in the Gallagher end?
I know. Absolutely, man.
They'll all be shouting goal.
Goal. I make a film out of it as well, by the way. Against Atalanta, tough back three, and they are tough to crack doing the minute. They easily cracked down last season, but they're so exciting. Nunes, can you imagine score? I'd love to see him do that, guys. I really would. Hope Alex Murphy gets game time. He is a big player, I've been told. I tell you what, I heard some good things about him, by the way. I take that last comment, look at the bench. It looks like he's going to give that starting line up most of the game and bring on the kids that's playing time. And big up to Alan, by the way. The second half against Benfica played very well. We did until they scored. Well, the referee won the game, didn't they? Do you know what I mean? He had a Benfica shirt on all day long. And even to Kevin, fitness and experiments from Ricky D. I like that name, Ricky D. Saying Amel's got to pull socks up is a bit unfair. It was boost And now he has a good attack in the manager. He's always worked hard now, linking up well with Trippier and Bruno. Ash, I'm going to give him a season, right? And as things stand in a minute, I think he's doing fantastic. I'm a Miggy fan, and he's 20. Is he now 28, Brad? He's 28 now, isn't he? And he's at his prime just now.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the time for him now to have a good season and kick on from there. So he's committed to staying at the club, which is a good thing. So let's excited to see how he goes this season. Just adds a few more goals and assists to his game, and he'll be a really good really good player for us.
Let's hope that's the case. Let's hope that's the case, and fingers crossed. I mean, I hope he could be a surprise package this season for me. I think Joe Willock is going to be the guy for me. I think that guy is brilliant. Grace, if you're watching, or with you all the way. Guys, if you like the video, like what you watch, then please hit the like button. 75 people watching live, Tanit. Thank you so much for the warm-up. 80 people now. Smash the likes, please. If you can smash the likes, 80 people, that'd be amazing. Thank you so much indeed. And if you like to subscribe, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. If you like to super chat or do a kind donation, then please, please, please just give what's worth for the channel. And if you like to become a member, it's 99p. And that's everyone. 99p is go towards competitions I'm going to do soon. Me and Tony spoke about it. We're going to do a competition very soon. I spoke to Macy. And it's not my money. It's their money. The money you get from it, I get goes towards competition. And there you go. I've got students who are Ian, Rachel, Danielle, Billy, Trey. I tell you what, they're the dream team, by the way. But I've got my dream team as well. And Kevin, has anyone seen stuff on Twitter about Cornet? Right, I'm going to touch on Cornet, right? I heard people saying now we're going to activate the release clause, right? But the thing is, right, nobody knows, Tony, again, right? It's just unofficial reports, right? It's people that we don't know. ITK people, right, or not reliable, right? We know who they are. When is it going to stop?
Well, the news actually was broken on TalkSport as well this afternoon, apparently. TalkSport said that we were going to go in and meet his release clause because Everton's bid for him was turned down because he wanted him on loan. And he couldn't agree personal terms with Nottingham Forest. So according to TalkSport, we've gone in there and we're looking to get his release clause activated. If that's the case, bring him in. I know he's not in the squad tonight for Burnley. Now, you can put 2 and 2 together and come up with 5, but it's just strange that report's come out. He's not in the Burnley side tonight, so I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. If we did get him, it would be a great signing for what we need now. Yeah. Because he can play an array of different positions. So you've got somebody with a lot of versatility there. And remember, he scored goals in a poor Burnley side. So if he's playing in a great Newcastle side, he would score a lot more goals. So, yeah, all round, if that's the case, if it's 17.5 million, then, yeah, do the deal, bring him in as far as I'm concerned.
He can play in 3 positions as well. He can play out front, he can play left wing back, he can play left back. Left wing, that's 4 positions, by the way. I think this guy is so exciting. I think he's a good player and he deserves a better team than Burnley Football Club. Rexy is saying more excited to see Munoz and Bonso in the second half. Kevin says, has anyone seen stuff on Twitter? I've read that, by the way. The rest of the squad. Kendall, I'll read it out to you now, mate. I know it's a bit small, right? But I'm going to react to the subs on the subs tonight. Gillespie, Longstaff, Matt Longstaff, Dib Borley, Munoz, Bonswell, Stevenson, Turner Cook, Alex Murphy, and Miley. Not Miley Cyprus, by the way. Oh, yes. Miley Cyprus is making an appearance, people. I tell you what, she got her voice with her feet. I tell you what, she'll be an absolute treat. There you go. More comments. No corner in Burnley squad. Yes, according to Billy. And I will go corner agreed at 67,000 £1,000 a week, 67k a week in wages. That's true. Wow. No wonder Everton's in the spot of bother. I don't believe that because I think Everton ain't that daft because of FFP. Why haven't they activated that before now? If they do now, he's on his way down our list. Fair enough. Good to see that saying he was boosted to catching on. Talking about Miron, by the way. And so Tony, good evening to Robert Lee. Is that Robert Lee? You used to play for Newcastle, Brad?
I hope so.
We had Emil Kraft. We had on another channel, right? Not going to mention, he's a good guy. Emil Kraft, one of his channel. My God. Wow, what can I say, man? Bless him. And big up to Kevin Billy. Oh, yes, his son, for losing it. Welcome, Sefton. And talk about Sefton, thanks for coming a member, by the way. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much indeed, Sefton. You know what it is, right? We did a donation, I think it was last week or two. Big up to that as well. And now he's become my member as well. Big up to Seft. And thank you so much indeed. Share the love, show the love to this guy. And Ever's bigging up as well. And still with that Atalanta lineup, by the way. But I can tell you now, the key players going to watch out for is Malinowski. He's got that hour left foot. If you give him space in midfield, he'll wallop him for his left foot. Dylan Zapata, quality striker. I like him. And he scores some goals. And Luis Muriel as well. He can play as a 10. He can play wide. He can play up front. He's quick. Can dribble as well. I think he's a decent player. I think that as well. Jeremy Borgard plays on the left. If he cuts on his right foot and you don't close down, you've got a bit of a problem, by the way. And look, at the end of the day, they've got some cracking team. They're going to play a back three. They normally do. But Gasperini, I think I like him. I think he's a decent man.
Got Melee as well. It's quite a good player, and Pasalic. You know, they've got quality players in the side. So
exactly,
interesting game. So,
absolutely. I'll tell you what though, if Atalanta get it right this season and start showing us they're a great team and sort out their problems, I think Atalanta will be top 4 again. But for me, I think it's going to be I think Roma. It could be Roma's year over Luis Scudetto, and I think Jose Mourinho do everything he can to do it. Thanks to the bad news. I think I missed a comment, by the way. I think I've lost it myself now. Let's go through the comments as well. Thank you very much indeed, my guy. I really appreciate that. And I want to talk about Matt Bronswell as well, Tony. How good can this guy? I'm not gonna gas him up yet. Okay. I just want to take his time, progress. How do you think? I think he had a great game, second half, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought he was solid. He looks like he's got a bit of pace about him. It's true what you say, not to big him up too much at the moment because, you know, it's only his first game in the first team and, you know, he's only a young lad, so you've got to give him a chance to settle in. But maybe he's somebody that can sit on the bench this season because you've got to have a long bench, obviously, because you've got 5 subs. And one of them where if we're comfortable in a game, you could say, right, take Target off and give him 20 minutes here or 15 minutes there just to build his confidence up of being in the first team. But he's certainly one for the future and things can only get better for him. So if he carries on in the vein that he is, then yeah, he'll be absolutely brilliant. So yeah, long may it continue. But yeah, the future's bright for him and just don't throw him in too much and, you know, don't risk burning him out. Just ease him in. But that's a good thing with Eddie Howe. He doesn't just chuck players straight in. Look at Bruno. It took Bruno a few matches before he got into the first team properly. And Eddie Howe will do the same with the young players. He won't rush them straight into the squad. He'll give them minutes, but he'll do it carefully and he'll manage their progress carefully as well.
Totally agree. And all our fan base are ruling, Renfield's going to play, Renfield's going to play. Eddie knows exactly what he's doing. And he put him on the right time. And he's shown us. Ryan, are you a big fan of Matty B?
Brian?
Brad.
Right, that's it, Ryan. No, Ryan, sorry, mate. Great show Del Boy yesterday, John. Thanks so much. I was on Del Boy's channel yesterday. Sorry. I called him Ryan then, didn't I? What am I doing?
Another John Sinclair moment.
Yeah. I wonder who it was anyway, but go on. Go on, man.
Yeah, I think he's. I only caught the last sort of 30 minutes of the Benfica game, but yeah, he looked quite well aware and pretty confident on the ball, getting forward, and so I, that's all you want to see. Obviously, it's nice for him to get the opportunity, and hopefully, he gets plenty a good 45 minutes tonight as well. I know maybe even some more in the tomorrow's game as well. But yeah, it's good to see them getting the opportunity, and Eddie be able to gauge certain players. And like you say, with the 5 substitutions this season, there's always going to be an opportunity for somebody to be in the the match day squad and hopefully get minutes on the pitch and try and prove themselves. So, which is Eddie's. I'm sure that's something he's looking to do as well. Get the young players involved and sort of give them that experience that you need. Just there's not so much you can do there's only so much you can do to prepare you for that moment. Sometimes you've just got to go in and get some minutes under the belt and experience it all. So and obviously gain the confidence from there and kick on. So yeah, it's good to see because let's be honest, over the last 4 or 5 years, possibly even more, there's been next to no prospects from our under 21 players, under 23 players in the squad. So yeah, I'm all for it really.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, I think this guy's going to be great. He's going to be great. But one thing I'm going to say, I mean, Matty B is better than that Tavares of Arsenal as well. Do you know? He's absolutely hopeless, by the way. I can't lie. Nuno Tavares, poor. Excited to see Miggy in his natural 10 role of deer. And Kendall, please hit the subscribe button, mate, if you can. That'd be amazing. Thank you very much indeed. Billy is saying that Duvan Tapata starts. Looking forward to see how he goes today, as long as we win. And I have to agree. And because you know what it is, right? I mean, it just got some young players coming through. I mean, I want to see like Barnesville get in the team. I want to get him in the team at some stage, you know what I mean? Get some first team. Elliot Anderson, he's in the squad, and I'd like to see how he does as well. I think he's going to be a baller, Tony. He's going to be a baller.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, it's the right thing is that Eddie Anderson's now staying, so that's a good move from Eddie. You play him. Obviously, it depends how well he does in this pre-season. He's got today and tomorrow. That depends if he plays tomorrow, but yeah, it depends how Eddie Howe sets up. Again, Eddie Anderson, he might Premier League is a lot different to League Two, so you might want to gradually do it by bringing them on 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there, just to get them into the pace of the Premier League because it's a totally different pace. And then who knows? Once he's had a few games where he's come on, maybe cup games, play him in Bondswell, like the Carabao Cup. Still put out a strong side, but maybe play a couple of youngsters in there, likes of Anderson and Bondswell. Just to give them 90 minutes of competitive football as well. But yeah, I think he'll manage them well. And who knows, Elliot Anderson might have a few substitute appearances and then he might start a game, for instance. And then you may think, hang on, you can't drop this lad. He's too good. So yeah, just got to give him a chance. But I think, again, like Bondswell, Eddie Howe will do a gradual. I've got every faith in Eddie Howe doing it gradually because I don't think Eddie Howe's that type of manager is just going to chuck a youngster and then say, go and do it.
Absolutely. Just going back to Ryan's comment, and Ryan, thanks for that, mate, about I'll be on Del Boy's channel yesterday, and they loved us on there, by the way. The True Gunners FTV as well. He's a great guy as well. All the guys were brilliant, by the way. Mick Easton Newton, Rush Super Mac. Oh, good Sparsa. Sensible as well. Young players at home, friendly crowd, now at stake. Good time to get some experience. And that's a brilliant comment. And we want to talk about this guy, right? He's never out of the headlines, right? And it's Luke Edwards, yeah. I tell you what, this guy, real talk, is an absolute, to me, he's just a puppet journalist. Right? And he's tweeted out, Steve Bruce's comment said, excuse me, I was ridiculed at Newcastle, so Pep's respect was very flattering. Yeah, That guy is an absolute clown, Steve Bruce. He really, really is, yeah. And he still can't leave our club alone. He hasn't moved on. If he doesn't move on, we don't move on, and we're going to rip him apart. Now, Luke has come out and said, this is about Newcastle. It's about who's your popular figure within the game. There's relationships and why he's changed retirement plans. There's a section on every club he managed and then teams he's managed there. And also he adds as well, he also picks a special squad for 25-year management of players from several of those clubs. And yeah, he's a friend of mine. I made no apologies having friends and being loyal to them. That's what friends do. Well, Luke Edwards not doing himself any favours at all whatsoever. And you know what? I love to have Luke Edwards on my show. It's an open invitational. I'd love to get Luke Edwards on there, right? And he can have his say on my channel. I'll be civil to him. But he's doing no favours, Tony. No favours at all.
No, absolutely not. He's obviously he's Brucey Boy's best mate. I mean, this is the same Luke Edwards, or as I call him, Puke Edwards. This is the same guy who comes out with all the drivel like, oh, well, Newcastle's only got £20 million left to spend, or they won't be going mad in the transfer market in the summer because they spent 93 million in January. The owners don't want to spend a lot of money. I don't know where the guy gets all this drivel from, because that's all it is. At the end of the day, these owners are mega rich. And, you know, so I just don't know where he gets off of his crap from, to be honest with you. I just laugh at some of the stuff he puts out there, and I just think, honestly, give up, because you ain't got a clue what you're talking about half of the time. And for Steve Bruce to see he was ridiculed, well, what does he expect? The man was an absolute clown, a dinosaur tactics. His method of a training session was, he's all on the pitch, throw the ball in, have a kick about, and then go home. And then Bruce will go home and get his sausage rolls from Greg's. You know, it's just absolutely, the man was just a clown. He should have been out the club well before the takeover. I mean, at the end, when we got beat off Brighton 3-0 the season before last, he should have been out the door. But, you know, ex-owner decided, no, we'll keep him in, you know. But even at the end of that season, he should have gone. And then, you know, but obviously, thankfully, the takeover happened. And then, obviously, he got his 1000th game against Spurs. Now, I honestly think the owners wanted to sack him straight away. But I think because it was his 1000th game, they wanted to give him that, just so the media don't send any bad publicity to Newcastle saying, oh, well, Bruce didn't get 1,000 games, he only got 999, and he was sacked by Newcastle. So I think the owners played that clever. I think they just let him have that 1,000th game and then thought, right, let's get rid now. Because they even saw against that Tottenham game, you know, he was well out of his depth. So, you know, and good luck to the West Brom fans this year. I see somebody put on a prediction table that West Brom would finish third. What was Steve Bruce in charge? Don't make me laugh. They'll be very lucky to escape relegation. Look how far they fell last year when he took over there, and they were fifth, and they finished 12th place. So yeah, that shows you how bad a manager he is. So yeah, he had every right to be ridiculed at Newcastle. The fans didn't want him. We didn't want him. I didn't want him there from the start. I only backed him because he was there, and that was it. But to be honest with you, I didn't really want the man there. I thought Mike Ashley took the piss, to be honest, when he brought him in, because he was sixth choice manager, because nobody else wanted to work for him. So yeah, but he should never have got the job, in my opinion. But now he's out the club, he's history now, and yeah, good riddance, I say.
Absolutely right, 100%. I can't disagree. Can't disagree with you on that one, by the way. And you know what it is, right? Everyone knows, right, what John Sinclair, which is me, has been saying, right, for a couple of years now. I wanted Bruce out before he even came in, right? I never wanted him in the club, right? But when his name was linked, I thought, oh my God, please no, don't do this, right? He said before, right, that he would never, ever, ever take over for Newcastle United because he did it at Sunderland, right? He was advised not to take over Newcastle. But guess what? He took it to put two fingers up with us, right? And and he made an absolute mess. You just mentioned as well, Tony, that you're right, by the way, he shouldn't have gone after the Brighton game. We played no striker up front. We didn't make any effort to attack. Brighton should have been 3-4 up before they scored at half time. Brighton should have scored 6. And it's disgraceful, man. But I watched Paul afterwards. He was on me watching on for that day. And, he's furious, man. Still. Cabbage Heat, I hope you FTV Makashi watch as we go from strength to strength under the new owners. Correct. And Luke Edwards, guys, what the figure out what the lineups. We put it up there. And if you go on to on the social media, you get it from there. I've already left it long enough, but it's a good side. But midfield is a young midfield. Big up to Ant, by the way. I love it. Ant, big Leicester City fan. Big up to you, my guy. Hope you're okay. So I can't make it tonight because I'm on someone else's tonight, I'm afraid, but definitely next time. There's one question you need to ask Edwards. Do you honestly believe Bruce could have done how did last season? And are the players better prepared than this season than last? I tell you what, he probably twisted it, by the way. He probably twisted it. Sefton Scream reviews. 100% agree with that. Never wanted a garage at the club. Exactly, Gary. Totally agree. Since Beavers and Butthead are doing YouTube in these series, I would love to take on Steve Bruce. Yeah, absolutely. Luke gets publicity for one and so. But does Luke Edwards really get paid to wind Newcastle up, by the way?
He must. It seems like yeah, it seems like he is at the minute. Yeah, I mean, I sort of understand that Bruce has got a few mates in the media and stuff. You know, if he's a nice guy, it's fair enough. You know, if people want to get on with him, that's fine. But he needs to be able to account that he's a poor manager. At the end of the day, especially with us, you know, you can say he's a nice guy, you can say he's this, you can say he's that, but at the end of the day, he didn't do a good enough job for us. So for me, it's as simple as that. And I don't agree with a lot of the abuse that he got. No, that's not right. But it's a complete apples and oranges for me between him and Eddie Howe. Just the way they motivate the team, the way they train, the culture, everything. It's just. Yeah, and the thing about Bruce is it winds me up a little bit how he keeps going back to it as well. He keeps saying how he's hard treated by and this and that. I think that just tells you all you need to know about it. He sort of knew that he didn't do a good job and he wasn't up to it, but he's just using that as a bit of a excuse, as a cop out as to why it maybe didn't go as well for him, because he's thinking, the fans are against us from day one, this and that. Let's be honest. If he came in and he said the right things and his press conferences were good and he done all that. He went about that the right way. The fans would have got behind him, 100%. So yeah, that's my opinion on it.
Absolutely, and all these people are picking up and saying he's done a wonderful job. Yet you get people like Danny Mills and all these other puppet journals, puppet media. I can't say not picking up Eddie Howe enough. Do you know what I mean? Wow, sad, isn't it? Got Atalanta starting lineup, by the way. I go for Sputiello. And it looks going to be a back for Tolai, Scavini, Goli, and it's going to be like Sotia, Derun, who's played for the ball, by the way, Coop Minas, May, Edison, who's signed for Salernitana, Muriel, ex-Samp and Fiorentina, now plays for Atalanta, and the big guy up front, Duvan Zapata, 31-year-old Colombian. So it looks like a 3-4-3, and that looks a good team. And it looks like players of Jeremy Boga will be at the subs bench as well with others as well. Let's go through these comments there, by the way. Good comments, by the way. Let's go with you're going for Rafford. It's hard to take. I'm not going to bring the next one up, by the way. Mods, watch out for that one, please. Philip with Chris Wood's headers. Why can't he just use his neck muscles and tap the ball? His goal at Southampton is different because he uses pace. Pace and show his perfect delivery. I agree. 110%. And look, at the end of the day, he should be a target man. And for us, he should have scored against Benfica. Thanks, Feature, for that. So I'm not going to read anything out, which is caps. And had time to get in the good position, guided at home, and he did it. Thank you there. Respect for the monsters as well. Cabbage Heat, what a bella, John. Say Cabbage Heat again. Love it. Cabbage Heat. What did Cabbage Heat like? I've got Foxy in the cup as well, by the way. Bruce's biggest problem was the part-time training. Nobody was fit enough to take on big Premier League clubs. You know what it is, right? He will spend most time making love to his wife in Cheshire home. That's all it is, man. Do you know what I mean? That is all it is. So, go. What do you think of Newcastle's trigger corner release clause? It's not happened yet, mate. I mean, they're talking about it, but it's not been done yet, Gordon. So just wait and see what happens on that. Bruce signed well this summer, spent very little. Think they'll get playoffs at least with the squad. That's from Foxy. Well, I tell you what, if he doesn't get them up, excuse me, he'll be gone. I think he'll be gone by October if they don't get in the position we're going to challenge. But that league is going to be tough. And big up to Stephen, by the way. Do hit subscribe, Stephen, if you can, mate. Cabbage Heat might be a nice guy, but he's perfect failure as a manager. I tell you what, that guy is an absolute clown. He really, really is. So there you go. We've got another 5-10 more minutes of this sort of things. I know he's going to watch the match, and it should be a cracking game. I'm not going to tell you where it's on because it can damage my YouTube as well. Big up to got a new one here as well, Mr. Singh. Love you guys from India. Yes, hit the subscribe button, man. And is he from Lahore or Bangalore, or is he from never done India, but Aniruddha comes on my channel. He's in India, by the way. He's on holiday for a month and he's having a lovely, lovely time. I'm going to get rid of the screen, by the way. And we've got Bill Bell tomorrow as well. So we're going to come out for a game tomorrow, do a preview again. So we'll talk to that in a bit. Tomorrow's game won't be on the club's website due to UEFA, but you can watch it elsewhere. Don't name the channels, mate, whatever you do. I've got Matt's as well. Where's our first 11? Comment Eddie, great show. Thanks for that, Matt. Hit the subscribe button, my guy, if you can. That'd be brilliant. Is he from Norway? I think he's from Norway. I could be wrong, but Matt, welcome, mate. You'll get that tomorrow. And thank you for the welcome from Shashank Singh, or Mr. Singh, I'm going to call him. Enjoy the game from John's Meat Fire. Yes, that's what I like to see. So give us a call score prediction tonight, guys. Tony, I'll start with you first.
Well, it'll be a tough game. I don't know how much in fitness-wise they're ahead of us, or if they're on the same as us, par with us. I'm going to take us for a 2-1 win.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Mickey to score.
Yay, good for you. Gosling scoreline side 2-2 from Michael. Rachel, go ahead now. Enjoy this, sure. Take care, everyone. And of course, be respectful. Thanks, Rachel. Mwah. Show the love, show the respect to Rachel. Show the love. She's a fantastic mod as well. And I'm going to get on me show very, very soon. And I've got 137 people watching live, guys. Thank you very much indeed. Please smash the likes. And I tell you what, mate, I think our channel gets getting better and better and better. And that's not being big-headed, but it's all about correct content, Brad. Score predictions, mate.
Difficult one, really. I think Atalanta would probably be in good shape, looking to be pretty solid. I can't imagine them changing the side up as much as what we're gonna. So I'll go for I'm going to say 2-2.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-2 as well, because I think Atalanta are a good team and it's going to be an attacking game on both sides. And I think if you look at the team, Zapata, if you look after Zapata, then I think we'll win. We'll probably win, but I think 2-2 is going to be the notch of the game. I've got some show coming tomorrow. We'll probably do another warm-up show tomorrow, or we're going to do the transfer show. Plus, and what's going to go on top of that as well. I've got 3-1 to Rexy, Leicester City fan, 3-1 to us. He does love Newcastle as well, by the way. That's why it's on my channel, guys. You know, we can fit into Newcastle fan. And Ricky D, ones each as well. I think it's very exciting. It's going to be something like 40,000 is going to turn up for the match tonight, guys.
Oh, what? That's an excellent crowd, John. I mean, for a friendly as well, pre-season friendly, you can't knock it. I looked earlier on according to the club website that obviously there's no tickets on sale online now, but you can buy them from the box office still. So there is still tickets on sale. So anybody in Newcastle's wanting to go down there, call in the box office and pick up a ticket from the box office still. Do you think tonight, because we're playing at Atalanta, do you think Dan Ashworth and the hierarchy might be talking to Atalanta about Zapata maybe? Do you think a deal could be getting done there tonight?
I'll tell you something. I think if Zapata comes to Newcastle, I'll tell you something, right? He is Premiership ready, by the way. I think it'd be absolutely brilliant. That's the sort of target man we want. I think it'd be absolutely brilliant. He's 31 now. He should have done a Premier move a couple of years back, and no one didn't come for him. Atalanta got there first. I have it at Newcastle, 110%. I think it'd be absolutely fantastic. And Foxes, go on, Tony.
I mean, yeah, John. I mean, even at 31, he's still got a couple of years in him at least. 2, 3. 2, 3 years. I mean, Trippier came and he's 31, so he's still got a few years left in him yet. So, and when you think Cavani was playing last season, he was still 33, coming up 34. So, yeah. 31 really. And if the fee's 15 million, as they say, why not? Get him in, and no brainer really, and it's cover as well.
Well said, absolutely, 100%. Get him in. He's an upgrade on Chris Wood, by the way. Even Zapata's 35. Get him in. Big up to Aaron, by the way. I hope you're okay, my guy. Colin Mags, 3-2. Great shows always, John. Happy for your success, my guy. Thank you so much indeed. And I'm not going to tell you chance on Tony. I'm not allowed to do that because I'll be breaking copyright rules, but just look around. It's not far away. So Pata, we'll see how also our club is and signed with us. I mean, 2-2, Miggy with a burst from Parley B. And guess how many people got watching live? If I had 154 people watching live for the watch along, Brad, if I did have got those figures, I'll be happy to do it. I'll be happy to do it.
Yeah, that's it. We'll get there.
Absolutely. 154 people. Wow. Each and every one of you watching this, thank you so much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate that, man. Big up. And cheers for Tony the Red. I'm going to call him Tony the Red. He doesn't mind. Players are getting fit at 31. It's the new 27 side. You're absolutely right. Ronaldo, Zlatan, even the 4 score goals in the late 30s. That's a fair shout, man. That's a fair shout.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Don't see what I'm saying? But the fact is, right, I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's all about looking after yourselves. You know what I mean? Jurgen Klinsmann went to Spurs at 30, scored a bagger because he scored 30. Went back the second time, he scored something like 16, but hardly played games as well. And I got Korn BTs as well. Miggy Hatwick. Yeah, good man. And there you go. We're going to wrap up there, people, because I know people's going to get ready to watch the match as well. Tags, I get Corny in now. Yeah, definitely. And guys, Tony, let's start with you. Where can we find you on your channel, please?
Yeah, so you can find me down there at Tony31 on Twitter. Follow me and I will follow you straight back.
Big up, Tony. Get following, people. Hit that follow button and you will talk about football all day long. What about BP? Brad, where can you find you, my guy?
So you can find me right there. It's gone. BP. What have you done to us?
He's testing you, Brad.
He is, isn't he? Oh, yes.
You've done it just as you're about to see it.
So you can find me on Twitter, BP_NUFC. So any followers, now I'll follow you back, of course. Thank you very much.
Big up. Thank you very much indeed for that. And I've got a few comments in the middle of playing until his 50s. Well, he's a good lad. By the way. Northwest Mags, thank you very much indeed. Again, thanks for becoming a member. Big up to I Like Coffee. Bye to you as well, mate. I'll be back tomorrow. Great show, lads. Just subscribe back again tomorrow, Stephen, as well. And guys, if you like the video, like what you see, hit the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button as well. A few of us doing it already. The numbers are going up all the time. Also, if you like to super chat, give what the channel's worth. And if you like to become a member, like Seth the Magnus done, then hit that join button for 99p every month as well. Our own money is your money. It goes towards competition. I'll be doing that very soon. Me and Togg's talking about it. I'll talk about it with Macy as well to help us do the draw as well. So, guys, thank you very much indeed. Enjoy the game at that day, right? I'm going to go 2-2 with Newcastle Atalanta, and I think I've heard this one. Big up, Stephen. Thanks very much for subscribing, my guy. I appreciate that. And I should see you guys. I'm ready for 5 minutes at the background, and I'll see you back tomorrow around about 2 or 3 o'clock. Keep your eyes peeled for that. It could be the chance for sure. We're going to do a talk a bit about our game, and until then, it's a goodbye for now.
Goodbye.